I hope you guys are doing so well. So today I'm pretty excited because I have an epic Shein haul for you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there and it's in this box because I actually ordered this stuff like a couple months ago and then I poured it into this box because I prefer to keep things in boxes and not bags. But yeah, it's been waiting for me to get into it and I haven't even like looked through everything yet, so I'm very excited. I forgot what I ordered, so I'm gonna get into this epic, affordable, beautiful nail supplies and then we are going to make some masterpiece, hopefully masterpiece nails with it. So let's go. I'm in a good mood. I've got a box full of epic nail supplies and it rained for the first time in literally like a year here in San Diego. So I love the rain. It's been a good day. So let's make it even better. Okay, so I'm just gonna start pulling things out of here in no particular order. So the first thing I got is this 3D sculpting gel in 12 different colors. And the reason I picked this is because y'all know I've been really liking the zigzag gels from Sweetie Nail Supply. And these are supposed to be that same kind of thing. They're supposed to be like a very thick, viscous gel that you can use to do 3D nail art, such as like this bow that I did or like these little drops, and it comes in all of these different colors. I will also do my best to put the price on the screen since I did order this quite a while ago. I don't know how much of it is going to still be on the website, but if it is, I will link it down below in the description box. So yeah, here's these. I'm really excited to see if I can get like the same kind of effect as with the zigzag gels, because the zigzag gels from Sweetie Nail Supply, they are a Korean product and they are very expensive. So yeah. Okay, next, I think that these are probably some gel polishes. So the brand is Mianel. Probably butchered that, but I always find it so funny because the little sayings that they have on like Chinese or like Japanese or Korean nail supplies are sometimes a little funny when you translate them into English. Health indicator feasts on nails. I don't know. I feel like if you say anything feasts on something else, it's just a little sus. So that's kind of funny. But so here's the first one. Ooh, that is so glittery. Are you joking? What? Dude, there's like these like bluish green reflections in it that is making me so happy. Okay, we will definitely be swatching these. But yeah, let's just open up all of them first. So I got 4 different colors from this brand. Unfortunately, there's no way of telling what color they are from the bottle, but that's why I need to get those little like small swatch jewels that you can like glue to the top. Let's swatch these real quick, shall we?
But I'll be coming home soon. Yeah, I'll be coming home soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home. California, California, here I come. I've seen it all.
So I put them on this little piece of like cardstock and I labeled them based on whatever the number was on each of the bottles. If I was smart, maybe I would have put them in numerical order, but I just put them in the order that I swatched them. So I made sure not to mix up which one was which because these are so insanely similar. Like while I was swatching them, I honestly was a little concerned that I accidentally ordered duplicates, but as you can see from the different labels on each of the bottles, they are supposed to be different. And when they're blurred, you can see like the different color reflections a little bit easier against like the silver glitters. And I feel like each of the color reflections and the mix of the different color reflections are like the tiniest bit different from each other. Also, of course, number 2 does have like a little tint of blue, like aquamarine to it. So yeah, I think that these would be really pretty to add on top of like a different color gel polish or a poly gel or something if you want to add like a little bit of glitter to your set, or if you like clear nails, these would also be really cool. So moving on, of course I got some stickers, so let's just get into some of the ones that I got. I got these little metallic sparkle stickers because these, oh, and they're holographic. Or wait, are they all hollow? No, only this one's hollow. But yeah, these are perfect for just adding little sparkle details to your nails without having to like actually draw them on. Just make it super quick and easy. Because like honestly, I feel like sometimes I feel like I can't use the stickers because then it'll be like cheating. Like I didn't actually draw it, so it's not like proper nail art. But the fact is that whether you paint it on or you use a sticker, either way, it is still your nail art. You chose the composition, you chose which pieces to put together. You don't have to be actually using your hand to draw on the individual sparkles in order for it to be cool nail art that you created as a nail artist. So yeah, I think that these sparkle stickers come in super handy dandy. Next, I got these like cool gothic number stickers. Would you call this font gothic? I don't even know. Look at me. I'm like a design major and I don't even know what you would call this font. I'm a terrible student. Anyway, I really like these numbers for maybe like putting like a cute like year on your nails or something. I feel like it would be cute. Or like angel numbers if you like angel numbers. I just thought it would be cute to have some pretty number stickers. So I got those. These ones are adorable. They are Care Bear stickers. I love Care Bears so much. Look at them. All the different colors, like the rainbows, the stars, like literally Care Bears is everything that I love about the world. It's just so cute. I love how they all have different personalities. They're just adorable. And yeah, I couldn't not get these. And then I got some kitty stickers, which I didn't realize that this was going to come with 2 of the exact same sticker sheet because I think I actually accidentally bought another one. And I don't know if I accidentally bought it or I bought it on purpose because I do know myself and I know that, oh wait, no, these have different ones in it. Oh wait, what? Okay, so basically I just got a whole bunch of cat stickers. So they're really adorable though, and I feel like adding cat stickers to any set if you feel like you want to do more, especially like glittery sets. If you put on a set of glittery nails and you're feeling like I feel like this is just, I need some stickers, I need some more cuteness added to this set, I need some more cuteness in my life today, literally just fill them in with like kitten and puppy stickers and your life will be complete. So yeah, I got a bunch of these and I think that this one is so cute. I think I'm gonna have to do some Valentine's Day nails using these little kitty stickers with the hearts. They're too cute. And I do use these pretty often. So yeah, I also don't mind having like multiple duplicates of things because sometimes like when I'm giving like nail stuff away to someone, I will like to include like nail stickers and stuff. So having duplicates is nice for that. And also I have a pen pal now and she also loves to do nails. So yeah, if I have duplicates of things that I know I won't get to use, I will definitely be sending them to her. I'm very excited about that. I got these little like heart stickers with like the repeating heart, whatever. So I got them in blue. I also got them in black and in pink. Again, these will be absolutely perfect for Valentine's Day nails, which will definitely be coming up soon. And I'm thinking about doing a Valentine's Day subscribers draw my nails, but also I have to remember like how much time I actually have because I am in school right now and they're upper division classes, so I get kind of busy. I can't overwhelm myself too much. So I also bought a duplicate of the Care Bear stickers because like I've told you guys a million times before, if I love a sticker set a lot, I will have to buy at least 2 of them because otherwise I can't justify using them because they're too cute. I also bought another one of these sparkle stickers and the like gothic numeral stickers. Ooh, these are really cute. I got these little star glitter sequins. I love how these ones have like, you know when they usually come with like the big star with the little star like cut out from the middle and then these ones like mixed in. I like those too, but I really do prefer when they come like this. Look how sparkly. I hope that you guys' eyeballs are being blessed right now by all of these glittery perfection. Okay, wow. They look so beautiful in crystal clear with the packaging off. Oh. Yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed with stars right now if you couldn't tell. So Oh, these are really cute. I got these little like vintage frame charms, which I think will be absolutely adorable if you like put like a little sticker in the center or something and then put a frame around it, or like even like a tiny little charm, or I don't know, you could do whatever. Like you could frame anything. I just think it's really cute. So I just got a magical idea of how to use these, but I actually can't really tell you guys right now because it includes something special that I'm going to be making a video about in hopefully a couple weeks. So yeah, but I'm so excited because these are going to be so fun to play with. I feel like I need to dump them out so you can like actually see them. See how they all have like different little ornate designs on them and all different colors. They've also got like the teensy tiniest bit of curvature to the backs of them so that they'll like lay on your nail a little bit better. All right, this is a thick little pack of decals. I think that these are all water decals as well. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure that these are all water decals. So I've used water decals once. I feel like water decals sometimes like they're a little bit more detailed or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but let me just flip through these really quick for y'all.
Real soon. Yeah, I'll be coming real soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home. California, California, here I come.
That is all of them. What is this? I got a baggie of stiletto dual form, which is very surprising to me because I do not like using dual forms. So these are like crazy looking too. These look like Russian stiletto dual forms. Like, you know, the Russian stiletto that's like super C-curved like this. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I got these, but when the day comes when I want to do like Russian stiletto nails, I will have them. So some more of those heart stickers, but like a lighter pink and then also a purple. Ooh. Some really pretty heart hollow glitter sequins. Dude, I could just sit here and look at colorful holographic glitter all day long. I got these little like pill charms, but I think they're actually beads. Yeah, because they have little holes in them. And I guess I thought that I would use these a lot because I got 3 little baggies of them. So I feel like they would be cute in like a cool, like edgy set, you know? I don't know, man. They are very colorful though. Oh, these are massive. I don't think I realized that they were going to be this big when I got them. They're really pretty though. That is actually a perfect size. I would totally use that on a nail. These are actually so stinking pretty. These are so pretty. With like all of the rhinestones and then the heart on the center. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, these charms are kind of funny. They're little like wine bottles or like some sort of alcoholic beverage bottles, and they're all different colors and they're really big. Oh shoot. Are these glass? No, I don't think they're glass. They sounded like glass for a second. Like, listen. I think they're resin or something like that, but they're really pretty, the colors. I really like them. Are these actual drinks? I don't know. Someone let me know if these are actual like beverages because I don't recognize any of them. So yeah, these are absolutely massive. Definitely didn't realize they were going to be that big. So I don't know if I'll be using these on my nails, but I'll be having to find some use for them. These would have been perfect for my 21st birthday, which was last year. So we'll find some use of them, maybe. The next thing I got is this pot of gel, which says fiber gel. I feel like I've heard of people using this gel for like repairing broken nails or something. It does just say UV and LED builder gel. Yeah, I not completely sure how this would be different than any other builder gel, but I feel like this was probably laying on its side all that time in the box. So, oh, okay, well it has a very nice seal on it, so that's good. Let's just open it on up then, shall we? Ooh, yeah, it seems like just a clear builder gel to me. It looks like it has almost like bubbles or like texture on the surface. Do you see that? Regular builder gels don't really look like that. Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of a different texture than I'm used to with builder gel for sure. If I don't end up trying it out today in this video, I think I might make like a dedicated video to trying it out because I'm actually very curious on how this stuff works. So yeah. Ew, my goodness. This is like a baggie full of gel polishes. So since they came in like one baggie, it must have been part of a set. There's some sort of like metallic residue on most of them as well. I don't know if that was something that exploded in my box or if that was something that exploded prior to shipping. I don't see anything in my box that could have done that though, so that's a lot of gel polish. So let me just quickly unbox all of these in one magical moment. So they actually aren't gel polishes. They are a blooming ink type thing situation. So like sort of like an alcohol ink, I think. It's a collection of a bunch of different colors of them. The little illustration stickers on these bottles are so pretty. Look at how cute these are. Like, I just have to show you some up close. Look at that. I just love little like character illustrations like that. They make me so happy, especially because like characters are my absolute like favorite thing to draw, like in my sketchbook and stuff. So yeah, these are so pretty. Unfortunately, I found the culprit of the metallic residue that was all over these. One of the bottles completely shattered somehow. The neck of the bottle shattered and everything inside is dried up. So it's just completely empty. There's still like glass stuck in there, and there were actually like a couple little like glass shards that came off, which is kind of scary. So I definitely will be needing to like vacuum my desk because I don't want glass shards in my arms when I like rest my arm on my table. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's just like a colored liquid. Hard to open. Okay, a little bit of strength, but I got it. Oh, it also, ooh, that is a potent smell. That smells like spray paint, and it's kind of a little chunky. Oof, I need to open my window now. I'm debating whether or not I should swatch these, and I kind of think that I should for you guys. So what I'm gonna do to swatch them is I'm gonna prep a bunch of nail tips in sizes that I don't use with a base of white and then a matte top coat, because I think that these are meant to be used on matte surfaces. I'm gonna test it out for science, even if it's wrong. Hold up, guys. I'm kind of dumb. They're literally called blooming liquid. I think that you're supposed to use them with blooming gel. So let's do that instead. That'll actually be a lot easier for me because I won't have to like prep a bunch of tips. So we're just gonna start with a layer of blooming gel. I think the thicker the layer, the more it will bloom, if I'm correct. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a, a medium layer, whatever that means. Not too thin, not too thick. See what happens. I feel like the color is very, very light. It's not very vibrant. Also, the smell of it is kind of giving me a headache, not gonna lie. Yeah, so to be honest, I don't know how frequently I will be using these in the future. Probably not very frequently. I feel like you could probably get some really cool designs with these if you knew how to use them. Probably like some marble designs and stuff like that. But since I don't know how to use them properly, and I've never really experimented much with stuff like this, I feel like I'm not really getting a great result. I think there's definitely some creative ways that I could use these, but I think just the fact that the smell of them is giving me an actual headache in like the small amount of time that I've been using them is probably going to keep me from using them very often.
Coming real soon. Yeah, I'll be coming real soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home, California, California.
Okay, I put them on top of this white cardstock just so that we could like see them a bit better, hopefully. They're very interesting. It created like this weird like jaggedy wrinkling thing in a lot of places, and I think it's because these are like air dry and you're like putting it in a gel. So I feel like that kind of wouldn't work properly. But then also this one, I did something a little weird and I covered the tip with like half matte and then half glossy top coat, and this is the way it worked. So I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to use these inks, like whether it's supposed to be with or without a gel base of some sort. With the blooming gel though, it did create kind of like a weird like organic texture that I liked and that I could definitely imagine incorporating into my sets. But again, like just like the smell and everything is not my favorite, and these bottles were so hard to open. My hand hurts now. So yeah, there's those. They are super cute and pretty, but if there's one thing so far that I would recommend not getting, it's these, honestly. So moving on. We've got some more stickers. Okay, first of all, Kuromi Sanrio stickers. Who is surprised? Nobody. Nobody's surprised. Freaking love Sanrio, if you couldn't tell. Anyway, so cute. So we've got little Kuromi with ice cream and donuts and stuff. Another one of that same thing. Another one of that same thing. Okay. 3 of the same sheet. And then we have 3 of this cute little Hello Kitty sticker sheet. I just love those little tiny stars. 3 again of this cute little My Melody sticker sheet with the bows and that little mouse cutie guy and a little chipmunk or squirrel, whatever he's supposed to be. These are also like, can you hear that? They're like pretty nice sticker sheets. And then finally we've got 3 little cinnamon roll sticker sheets. You would not think that there is 12 sticker sheets just by looking at this, but yeah, 12 sticker sheets. Also, some of these stickers are pretty big, like they would probably not stick on a nail, so I'm kind of debating whether they're meant to be nail stickers, but nevertheless, I will stick them all over my sketchbook and in my journal, and I will put them on everything I own because I love customizing the things I own with stickers. So yeah, bro, I also got this. Oh, okay. The package got like glued together, but I got these star stickers just in case I'm ever not in the mood to draw stars. Although stars are pretty easy to draw, but you know, these will be easy if I'm in a hurry. Some more dual forms, but these ones seem to be just square dual forms. Very straight. So yeah, I guess this would explain why I got all the dual forms. I also got 4 tubes of polygel. So let me just open them up. I love this brand of polygel because they always have these adorable little faces on them that I really love because cute things make me so happy. So I got just like some basic shades. I got rose pink, light pink, clear, and milky white. So let's just swatch these real quick. Like, actually, it is getting a bit late and I do have an assignment due tonight that still has quite a bit of work I need to do for, but I do really want to do some cute swatches of these, so I'm doing the swatches in these little silicone molds. I don't even care.
Take me out to California. Take me out to California. I feel the day is coming to an end, and my eyes are drawn to southern skies. And all the while I was trying to pretend the promised land was there beyond the great divide. But I'll be coming home soon. Yeah, I'll be coming home soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me.
That took literally forever, like actually 30 minutes to do. Maybe it's just because I take a long time to do things, but that took forever. but it was totally worth it because this looks so adorable. I love swatching polygel like this, and I've said it before, I need to go back through all of my polygels and swatch them all like this, and I need to make a video out of it. We'll see when that happens. So here they all are. Super, super cute. I really like the pink colors, obviously. So we'll probably be using these today. I remember when I ordered these supplies, I tried to order stuff so that I could like build a nail and decorate a nail using the supplies from Shein. So there's just a few more things left and we really have to get a move on because I have homework to do. So I got these, which are, I think, like French tip stencils of some sort. Yeah, you put them on your nail and then you like paint above them and then you take it off and then you cure it and you should have like a nice sharp French tip line. But there's like some interesting variations. So, and then we have some beautiful charms. These ones have a really, really pretty light purple crystal heart with like a little arrow and then a chain hanging from it. I love chain details. And yeah, these are the exact same except the heart is a clear crystal, and then these ones as well, except the heart is a light pink crystal. Again, going to be absolutely perfect for Valentine's Day nails, but also I just like putting hearts in a lot of my nail art designs, so they'll work all year round for me. And then last but not least, we have these adorable, okay, I have to take this one out because these just look too pretty. These are so my style. Oh my goodness, I love these. They're little bows with a dangly black crystal heart. How freaking cute is that? I love these so much. Oh my goodness, I was laying out all of my supplies on my table so I could do like the little end of the haul portion, and I totally skipped over these really pretty light baby pink heart crystal version of the last bow one that I just showed you. So yeah, I also got these and I love them so much. I cannot wait to use them. So that is everything that I got in this Shein haul. I totally underestimated the amount of stuff that I got. Like, I thought that there was going to be a lot less stuff than this, but this is quite a lot of stuff. So I'm really excited to do some epic nails. So let's go do some nails, shall we? Let's go. Let's go. So I filed off my previous extensions in nail art and filled in my protective hard gel layer. And today, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Despite all of my better judgment, I'm going to try to use these stiletto dual forms. Here's the thing. I have this thing with dual forms. It's just like, I hate them. For some reason, I can never get a set to look good with dual forms or just like go smoothly. I always end up spending so much time working on like the shape of the nail. And then I'm like super tired by the time I get to the part where I actually get to work on the nail art, which is like my favorite part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try using a dual form on one nail. If it doesn't work out, we're scrapping it and we're going to just file it off and we're going to move on to the lazy girl method. But I'm determined to try out these dual forms just for like the sake of trying all these supplies that I got from Shein, you know what I'm saying? And since I'm doing dual forms, I'm also going to be using this poly gel, and I think I'm just going to use this pretty light pink color. Just like a really nice base nude color. I want this set to be kind of like soft and cute, like very demure. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but whatever. So let's just get started with sizing these out, shall we? I'm gonna pour them all out so that they're easier to see. And dual forms are reusable because you do pop them off after you cure the polygel. So yeah, that's why you don't get too many of each size. So I'm just gonna go ahead and size these out, making sure to size them out a teensy tiny bit bigger than my actual nail, just to make sure that there's going to be enough room for the polygel. All right, I've got all of the dual forms sized out. What's really nice about dual forms is you really don't need to prep them or anything because they pop off. So yeah, one thing I did notice about these though is that the cuticle area is very round. So if you have rounded cuticles, that's great. But if you have more square cuticles, like some of mine are pretty square, it's not fantastic. But you know, also I really like when all of the sizes of tips are like pretty much the same in length. Like this is a size 0 and this is a size 9, but they're still the same length, because some tips, like the smaller length, will be like way shorter than the bigger length, and some people like that. I think it's just personal preference, but I really prefer for them to all be the same, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, now we can start putting some poly gel on. This should be very easy if all goes well, which it rarely does, so. To apply the poly gel to the inside of the form, I'm gonna put it on my little stand here. This little stand I just got on Amazon, and this little clay putty stuff I also got on Amazon. It's this stuff, Plasti-Tack. It's really great. I also use it to like hang stuff on my wall, so it's very dual purpose. I reuse it over and over and over again, and it works really nicely. We're also going to need to grab out a brush. This rounded one shall do. And then to work with polygel, you need a slip solution because polygel is very sticky. So a slip solution just helps you to mold the polygel and push it around with your brush. So you can use an actual like slip solution that you can buy on Amazon or whatever. But what I use, and I think what a lot of people use, is just some isopropyl alcohol. I like using 91%. A lot of people say to use 78%, I think it is, or like 70%. So yeah, you could experiment with both, but I just use 91 and it works well for me. And then before we start actually applying the polygel in there, I'm just going to like wipe the inside with some isopropyl alcohol just to make sure it's not like dirty or whatever. And we're gonna grab the polygel and I'm gonna squeeze it out into the dual form. Might have been too much, might have been too little, I don't know. But we're just going to start like patting it around the dual form and make sure that all of the side walls and everything is covered with polygel. And I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit thinner down towards like the nail bed area. I haven't worked with dual forms for a very, very long time. Like honestly, the last time I tried to use dual forms was like a year ago. I'm not even being dramatic. It was like a year ago. This might be embarrassing, but we're gonna try. I'm trying it for you guys, okay? Okay, so I think it's good now. I'm kind of just going based off of like when I would consider it good to put on my nail if I was doing the lazy girl method, because it's basically going to be the same thing except we're going to pop off the full cover tip after we cure it. So there's that. Before we put it on though, I'm going to wipe my nail off with some more isopropyl alcohol to make sure that there's no like moisture or anything on it, especially because I've been moisturizing my hands. Also, it's been like an hour or two since I applied this hard gel. So I'm going to just add a little bit of this gel primer on top of the hard gel layer just to add like a little bit of a sticky, tacky layer, because I don't know, in my mind, it makes me feel like the polygel will stick better. But to be honest, it should have no problem just sticking to the hard gel because they're both gels. I'm also actually going to get out my little gooseneck lamp so that I can flash cure it onto my nail before I give it like a full cure, just to make sure it doesn't get crooked or anything. In the nail lamp, no, it's dead. I left it on. All of my stuff is dead. That's unfortunate. Okay, it's fine. That's what chargers are for. And my flash curing lamps are dead too. I should really try to be a more prepared person, but it's fine. I'm gonna take this off the stand and I'm gonna place it on my nail. Not going to push down too hard, but I do want it to cover the whole nail. And I'm just going to take a little Q-tip with some isopropyl alcohol and clean up around the side walls before I cure it. Okay, let me just show you. Do you see like right there how it looks like the polygel kind of dispersed and is no longer in that spot and there's air bubbles and stuff? That stuff is really annoying to me. And that's why I think I'm just not even going to bother making myself file everything off. And we're just gonna go with the lazy girl method, okay? Just gonna clean this up. Should I try one more time? I don't know, maybe I should try one more time to put it on. Maybe there's just like too much polygel. I feel like the nail extension is going to be way too thin though. You know what? No, it's fine. I've just come to the conclusion that dual forms are not my friend, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go size out my full cover tips and I'll be back. So I sized out and prepped my full cover tips by scrubbing the inside of each tip with some of the same like acid-free gel bond primer, whatever, that I used before. And I used these tips because, to be fair, these you can also get them on Shein and they are very, very affordable. So yeah, we're still kind of keeping with the affordable vibes. But something I noticed that's really weird about these tips when I was sizing them out is that like the tips of the same size are different. Like look at these two tips. I don't know if you can tell on this background, but these are both labeled as a size 4. Do you see how different like the cuticle areas are of these? This one is a lot smaller. Like let me just show you. This is one of them. Fits like perfectly. And then this is the other one. Do you see this? Do you see this? Yeah. This one is so much smaller, but they both say size 4. Like what? So yeah, just thought I'd point that out because like a lot of the times like the affordable nail supplies do work really well. Sometimes there's just some like little inconsistencies and stuff like that that you should be aware of. But yeah, so let's just start doing this, shall we? So the same way that I did with the dual form, I'm going to apply the polygel to the inside of the tip. I'm really trying not to apply too much isopropyl alcohol because then that just makes everything like really goopy. And I'm trying to pat instead of drag. I'm also making sure to work it up on all the side walls.
Of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. The grass that grows.
Just gonna add a little bit more because I feel like this polygel is very like transparent, so you can really tell when it's like not applied evenly. Ugh. The isopropyl alcohol got onto the putty and made it not sticky. So looking at it from this side, it looks pretty even. I'm just gonna give this another wipe, add a little bit more primer, and stick it on. Okay, that looks decently straight. I'm gonna flash cure it. Before you fully cure it, you can also go in the back here and smooth it out a little bit. This one did seem to cure very fast though, so it's not quite as like smooth. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite a bit of filing to do with this one, but it's fine. It was inevitable. I just am really not great with polygel, especially like really sticky ones, because I hate when things are sticky. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat this process until all of the nails are on. Even with the full cover tips and lazy girl method, I feel like it's still so hard for me to work with polygel. Polygel is definitely my weakest medium. I really wanted to try using the dual forms today, especially because I feel like I never use dual forms, and I don't know, I just wanted to like use the dual forms for you guys, even though I hate them, because like I said, I'd much rather get the same base color or effect that I want using a method that's a lot easier and quicker for me and that I'm more comfortable with, and then get to spend more time on the nail art part of it than like spend a lot of time shaping out a polygel nail and stuff, because that's just not the part of the process that I enjoy as much. I definitely do enjoy it, and some days I do really feel like sculpting out polygel, but today's definitely not one of those days, which is why I just decided to go with the full cover tips. And I also realized that like with doing nails, any craft you do, any art, any work you do, what kind of makes it your style and like unique to you is the process that you choose to take and what you enjoy to do most. So like someone might enjoy sculpting out polygel more and not enjoy as much like doing a whole bunch of nail art, and so their nails might just be really pretty shapes, and that's what makes them really happy when with like a good structure, because they really enjoy like sculpting out the product. But someone else who doesn't enjoy sculpting out the product like me might have nails that look a little bit more maybe not as great structure or whatever. They might seem like they're taking the easy way out. At least that's how I feel sometimes. I feel kind of bad. I feel like I'm taking the easy way out. But the thing is, you got to do what you're more comfortable with and what you enjoy. You can't do a process or a medium that you don't enjoy because you feel like you should, because whatever you enjoy, it's just like, you know, that's your unique style and your unique process. So yeah, I just had to like say that because there's always part of me that feels a little bit bad for always doing the lazy girl method so recently. And I think it's definitely because I'm also back in school, so I'm really busy and I just don't want to spend a lot of time sculpting out nails. But I'm just realizing that it's okay if that's the process that I prefer, because that's just my style at the moment, and that is okay. I am not any worse of a nail artist than someone who sculpts out their whole nail from polygel and like uses forms or whatever. So yeah.
I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees.
Alright, so these look pretty horrendous and we've got a ton of filing to do, so let's just get straight into that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I genuinely did not enjoy a single second of that process. Working with the polygel, like this polygel was so sticky, and one of the things that makes me cringe so much is stickiness. Like I hate when I have to work with sticky stuff or my hands are sticky. I hate it so much. I was just like pouring isopropyl alcohol on my hands to try to get them to not be sticky basically. But yeah, so that's just me. I do not practice polygel very often for that reason, because I just can't seem to find a way to work with it where I don't somehow end up getting sticky. I know that there's a lot of polygels that aren't as bad as this. I think that this specific brand is just pretty sticky. I've used Macart polygel before and that one was actually pretty easy to use, but also a lot of people say really great things about Evie or Long Hair Pretty Nails' patty gel, and I really want to try that one. So I haven't tried it yet, but that is for sure gonna be the next polygel that I try. But as for this one, really didn't enjoy it at all. Like, cannot sugarcoat it. I literally was like, the only second that I enjoyed of that process was the second when I was finished. To be honest with you. But I have faith that these nails are going to turn out super cute nonetheless, so do not fret. Also, the e-file that I'm using is not like a super affordable one. It's my Melody Susie one that I really love and use all the time, and since I do have so much filing to do in this set, I decided to just stick to using that one since it's the one I'm most comfortable with right now. But if you do decide to get an affordable e-file, I would recommend looking on AliExpress, because AliExpress has pretty good ones. And I got like my very first wireless like rechargeable e-file from AliExpress, and I will put the video up in the corner of the screen, hopefully, if I remember, of the haul where like I unboxed it and used it for the first time, so that y'all can get that one if you want to, because that's one that I would actually recommend because it worked really well for me for a long time and it was only like $25. So yes, a couple of my cuticles got nipped because that was a lot of filing. Okay, that was a lot of filing. You saw what they looked like before, so yeah. My cuticles are pretty irritated, but they'll be okay. So they're looking better concerning the shape. I think though that I want to file them into like either round or almond shape, because I just feel like round and almond nails just look so much more like soft. And I don't know, I just want this set to be like soft and cute. So one of you guys said that you use like this disc bit to help you shape out your nails and that you really like it. So I am going to try it out for myself, and hopefully I don't mess this all up, because that was a lot of filing. For it to all go to waste because I mess up the shape would be pretty sad.
Rose beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees.
I've managed to get somewhere where I am somewhat happy with the shape and how they look. It was a long, laborious, painful, and dusty process, but we made it here. And I think they look pretty cute. So I put some Neosporin on my cuticles and I gave them a little bit of a rest, and I went and made some tea. So now it's time to do some epic nail art. The fun part. The fun part starts now. Sorry if you like were cringing a million gazillion times for the past like 10 minutes, but we're gonna get into some good stuff now. The first thing that I want to do is I want to add a layer of this glitter gel polish to each of them, just so that they're not so plain. Add a little bit of sparkle to my life. So think I'm gonna go with this one, even though it's extremely hard to tell the difference between them on this camera. This one does have like a little bit more of a purpley reflection that I really like, so I'm gonna go with this one. Just gonna make sure that the surface is clean. I'm gonna just put a layer of this onto all of them. I'm not gonna bother putting a base coat or anything because I did buff them all out pretty good. I really wish that this gel polish had less of like just the silver glitter and more of the more iridescent glitters. The silver glitter definitely looks cool in a flash, I think. It's probably more reflective. I personally just love the iridescent glitter so that it looks all colorful, you know? And it doesn't just look like there's specks of silver all over my nail. But it's fine, it's fine. It's glittery.
The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I plucked a flower, violet green, lily of the valley on my knees. All the things I left behind, save this little place in my mind.
The next thing that I want to try to use are these like French tip stencils, because I think that just a simple white French tip would be really cute. We're gonna use these just basic ones. If I'm not mistaken, the curve gets like more narrow as you go down. So for the thumb, you would start with like one from the top, and then as you get closer to the pinky nail, you'd start working down towards the bottom. I didn't order a white gel polish from Shein, but I'm gonna use this one from Beetles that I really like. It's from Amazon and it is also very affordable because yeah, this brand makes very affordable nail products that are good for beginners. So just gonna start with this one, I guess. No. I think the tricky part is going to be to center it properly. This is proving to be quite difficult to do. Okay. Why can't I do this? Okay, you know what? I think that's about as like centered as I'm gonna get it. It's definitely doesn't fit all the way around my nail. So, but that's fine because really the hardest part is to get like this curve nicely. And I do want the French tip to be like quite chunky, or just like I don't want it to be any thinner than this. So now I'm just going to fill in the top with the white gel polish. Would have been a lot smarter to use like a regular white instead of a liner gel one, because now I'm having to like fill in this big area with this tiny little brush, but you know, it's fine. Okay, and then something I learned from you guys the last time I used a stencil like this is that you should remove the stencil before you cure it. Probably should have wiped it off before because it's very hard to get a good grasp on it because it keeps slipping and sliding. All right, sorry that wasn't very satisfying. So we've got a foundation of some sort. I'm just going to clean it up with a brush a little bit. Also, if you're new here, I'm right-handed, so I am doing this with my opposite hand right now. So if you're thinking I'm looking a little sloppy, it's because I probably am. It's because I'm using my non-dominant hand. I gave that a full cure, but I had to do a lot of cleaning up and like perfecting just by hand. So I'm feeling that this honestly would be easier and take less time if I just did it by hand, because I'm really comfortable using my opposite hand at this point. So I'm just gonna do that for this next nail, and then I'm gonna like compare if it is like easier or not to use the stencil.
The grass that grows beneath my feet, I close my eyes, the hum of bees.
Yeah, so that actually took like the exact same amount of time, I feel like, as when I used the stencil. So I'm actually just going to continue doing this freehand because trying to place the stencil properly in the center of my nail is really annoying for me. It's like really frustrating to get it right. And then I end up peeling it off and having to redo the smile line by hand anyway. I might just be really bad at using these stencils, but I think for me it's easier to just do it freehand. I feel like I have more control. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff, like stuff being symmetrical and everything. So I will literally spend half an hour per nail fixing everything, and then it still doesn't come out looking symmetrical. So I'm just going to try to keep finding the beauty in imperfection so that I don't spend 3 hours doing these French tips, and just accept the fact that if they have little imperfections here and there, that's okay. Honestly, I'm going to be covering up with other stuff anyway, so you're not even going to be able to notice, and it'll probably just add more character and make it look more handmade and cute. So yeah. I'm also definitely going to do a second coat of the white on all of the nails because I can see some of the glitters peeking through in some spots, and it just makes it look like there's a whole bunch of lint in it, but it's not lint, it's glitters. So yeah, definitely gonna try to do a second coat to cover them up. Okay, so it's actually the next morning. I have all the French tips done, and I'm not super duper happy with them. And like I said, it's fine because this is just the base for more nail art that we're gonna do. Last night, I was just getting really tired and super duper frustrated with these French tips, so I just went to bed. And we're gonna finish today because I figured there was no point in forcing myself to do it when it was probably gonna turn out bad because I was forcing myself to do it. So here we are. And I grabbed out some stuff that I wanna use to do the nail art with, so let's do this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is I want to use these stars all over this middle nail. I feel like this is the French tip that I kind of hate the most because I feel like you can see a lot of the glitter through it, and then also there's like a bunch of lint in it, and I just like tried so hard to get it out, but I couldn't, so we're just going to try to cover up most of it with these stickers. Bro, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh my god, they're all ripping. Bro, actually, also my hands are like oily because I put lotion on because my hands were looking so crusty. Okay, I only ripped a tiny bit. No! Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna try like one more time. One more time. One more time. And that's it. I did it. All right, all right, all right. I can do it. Oh my god. The grass that grows beneath my feet. I close my eyes, the hum of bees. I don't know why, but this nail is like frustrating me so much. I feel like this whole set has just been frustrating me. I still don't like it. I still feel like it doesn't look good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some of these little tiny star sequin glitters. So I'm just gonna add one to the center of each of the star stickers that I already put on. And I'm just using a little bit of my Vetsy rhinestone glue gel to do that. I don't have a lot of rhinestone glue gel other than my Ivy Fix gel because that's the one that I've been mainly using, and I finished up my McCart one, which is the one that I was using before that. So yeah. I'm still not completely sure if I like it, but what I've learned is that most of the time I don't like each individual nail while I'm doing it. I have to wait until the end to see the whole set and just trust the process. So we're just gonna move on from this one. So next, I wanna use this pink like 3D gel, and I wanna create a little bow because y'all know how I love bows. I've been really liking bows recently. So as per usual, I'm gonna use a little liner brush to do it. That's more of like an orangey, like coral pink. It's the only pink, so it'll have to do. Reflections of the clouds above, the sound of rain along the pond. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that it is like leveling out a bit, which is like one thing about the zigzag gel that like makes it really like great and easy to use, is because it literally does not level out. But this one's definitely leveling out, and I'm gonna need to be like flash curing it constantly. There's also like little bubbles that like are forming, and also when I squeeze the product out, usually there's like a little bubble, which I never experienced with the zigzag gel, so that's a bit different. Not necessarily like a bad thing, but it does make it like a little bit difficult to work with if you don't want bubbles. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of wish that I had used the white one to do this bow. I don't even know if there's a white one. There probably is. I'll check when I'm done with this. But yeah, I feel like a white one would have been a little better because, I don't know, the pink's just like mismatched or something, and it's definitely more of like a peachy pink, and I kind of was trying to go for like a baby pink. Ew, guys, I really don't like that. Ugh, it like actually bothers me to look at it. I don't know if it can be fixed. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to accept that one the way that it is, and we're gonna move on. There was a white one. Let me see what the white one looks like. I really wish that I had used this one. You guys, should I just file it off and do it again with the milky white? It's honestly like making me mad to look at it. Like, it's gross. Okay, I'll be right back. My dad is redoing some of our landscaping, so the gardener is literally using a jackhammer right now, which is very unfortunate, so I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, the bow turned out all right. I think I had to like redo the French tip a bit, and then I did the bow again, and then I ended up adding some pink little hearts as well, and even though I don't necessarily like it, I think that it is way better than the previous like corally peachy bow. Like, literally looking at the previous one was like giving me like a physical reaction. Like, I did not like it at all. It was like gross. Anyway, I'm not going to finish these nails without using some of these cat stickers, because these are adorable. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't like start off with using these, because they were like the main thing that I wanted to use in the set. So I'm just gonna put some of those on. If you're doing stickers and you're having trouble like placing them exactly where you want them to be placed, definitely try using a little tiny dot of rhinestone glue gel before you put on the sticker, because that will allow you to like move around the sticker and get it exactly where you want it before curing it. I think one of these bows with like the dangly heart charm would be so cute. So I think I'll do that on the thumb now. Oh yes, that'll be perfect. To put on like bigger, heavier charms, I like using this clear, solid non-stick nail gel, because I feel like it just holds it on there a lot more sturdy. This big giant tub was only like $20, I think, so. But I also like to use a little bit of the gel primer and just like add kind of like a sticky layer back onto the nail, because it just helps the solid non-stick gel to stick a lot easier. And then I just grab like a nice generous amount of this. It's so hard. It's usually not this like hard. It's like super hard because it's been so cold in my room. And then just stick it on. And then try to like imagine where the bulk of the charm is gonna be. You can kind of like mold it to the shape of your charm. And then put the charm in. If your charm isn't wanting to like stick down into the solid gel very well, then I just take a little bit of the primer and I put it on the charm itself, and that should help a lot. And before I cure it, I kind of take a brush and move around the solid gel to make sure that it's not like super lumpy in areas, and also to make sure that it's like nicely snug around the charm, if you know what I mean. I'm debating putting this like heart arrow on this middle nail. I think I'm gonna do it. Just because I feel like there's not enough like contrast on that middle nail. I feel like it's just, you know, lacking something. So I think that charm right in the middle would be perfect. I'm done. We're putting a top coat on. So I'm going to use the Beetles top coat. Usually I use like a crazy top coat or zombie top coat from Sweetie Nail Supply, but the Beetles top coat is also really nice and it is very, very affordable. So sticking to the affordable theme, I'm going to use this Beetles top coat and I'm just going to put a nice generous top coat over everything. These nails are definitely looking really like chunky, kind of like lumpy, but it's fine. The top coat is probably going to make them look even bigger, but hopefully it gets rid of some of the lumpiness and makes everything look a little bit more smooth and shiny, of course. So my final thoughts about using nail supplies from Shein to do your nails is that you definitely can get cute results with like the nail supplies, but honestly, personally, I would recommend just spending the extra little bit of money to like get a little bit of a better product for building your nails, such as like the poly gel, or if you're gonna do acrylic, or if you're gonna do full cover tips with nail glue gel. I would just spend the extra few dollars and buy a product from a brand that is like well known and trusted, because honestly I feel like these nails would have been a lot easier and I would have enjoyed them a lot more if I didn't have to use this like really cheap poly gel. The 3D gel and stuff was just not fun to use. It was honestly painful. But what I will always still buy from like Shein and Temu and AliExpress and whatever is all of like the nail art decoration stuff. Like the charms are so cute, the stickers are so cute, the glitters are beautiful. So I will always look like for the most affordable option when it comes to that sort of stuff. But personally, I just find it a lot more enjoyable and easier of a time to like do your nails with a little bit more, not necessarily like nicer, but kind of nicer, just like products that are a little bit more expensive because people put a little bit more time and effort into making sure that they are like nice and easy to use. So, and like they don't even need to be expensive. Like, I don't know, just like brands that I feel like are more like well known, like ones that are found on Amazon, like Beetles, Model Ones, McCart. Totally unsponsored, by the way. I'm just giving y'all my real, like, honest advice. What I would tell my best friend if they were trying to do nails. So here are the finished nails at last. I think that they're definitely really cute. And everything that I used was like super affordable, most of it from Shein, and then a couple things from like Amazon. So yeah, there we go. You can create epic cute nail art on a budget. You don't need a bunch of fancy schmancy nail supplies. I actually think these nails are really cute. I really like them a lot, and I'm so glad that I somehow was able to pull them together and not hate them, because I was really hating them. Anyway, cuties, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys are having the most amazing day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you're going to sleep, cutie. I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.
Close my eyes, the hum of bees.